My name's Tom Hildebrand.
I'm Eric Hughes.
And Josh Hall.
And we're doing our physics ISU on terminal velocity. Terminal velocity is when an object has reached the maximum velocity possible before wind resistance has slowed it down so that it cannot accelerate further.
What we are testing to see is if the surface area of an object can affect the terminal velocity and the speed in which it reaches it. We're using two boards of the same mass, just one has holes drilled out, and the holes that we drilled out are then glued to the back of it, so it stays the same mass but it has more or less air resistance.
Our first experiment will deal with two plywood boards that have the same weight, but they have a different surface areas. We cut out holes in the board for surface area, and we glued them back on in other places to make sure it stayed the same weight.
Then we took it to Decute Falls and measured a cliff out that was 60 feet, and we held them out. First we held one board out, dropped that, timed it, see how long it took to hit the ground, and then we did them both at the same time to see what the different times were varying on different surface area.
In our third experiment, we took the boards up to 100 feet, dropped the one by itself, and then dropped both of them together, and then calculated the times and compared them.
These are our calculations for those. To make our calculations even more accurate, we not only dropped each board separately, but we dropped them together to see which times would still be faster.
As you can see, the board with holes in it has less surface area, reached terminal velocity faster. As after 60 feet, it reached a higher higher velocity than the board without holes.
To verify that our calculations were accurate, we needed to increase the height of the drop.
We increased the height of the drop from 60 feet to 100 feet, and we dropped them both at the same time to see what the results were.
In conclusion, our experiment in testing if surface area has an effect on the terminal velocity of an object was a success.
We dropped the objects from multiple heights, and the results always stayed the same. The board with less surface area dropped faster every time.
Gang Manly!
Like so much.